Hello and welcome. My name is Kelby MacNayr. We're here at the Office Club on Yates Street across from the Odeon. We're at the Victoria International Jazz Festival, June 29th, 2012. We just finished a concert with the Kelby MacNayr Quintet, which featured a bunch of musicians from basically everywhere other than here, except for me. I live here in Victoria, and then the piano player was a great musician from Seattle named John Hanson, wonderful piano player. The bassist came all the way up from Portland, Oregon, Tom Wakeling. Daniel Lapp over from Pender Island on trumpet, and Jonathan Bentley from Vancouver on tenor saxophone. We had a lot of fun. We're having a good time. Jazzfest has been great so far. There's been a lot of great international acts, a lot of great local acts, and we're having a good time. I'd say my favorite show, this is funny to say, but Diane Reeves. I mean, what I like to do as a musician in Jazzfest is to go around and see everybody else, see what they do, and try to figure out how they are able to get their message across, how they reach the audiences, what craft and trick they use to bring people in. It's kind of like you're a juggler. If you show your fancy moves right at the beginning, you don't have anything to keep the audience interested. If you can learn to pace yourself and bring things in, you can bring people in who don't know anything about jazz and who just are into the vibe or the music, and you can also touch people who have spent a lifetime learning about the art form. So Diane Reeves had a band of just world-renowned artists who came together and played some incredible music. I also loved the Wayne Shorter Quartet, just for the direction that they were going, and I love those musicians individually. Médéric Collignon was a lot of fun, and again, one of the great things about being a musician in the festival is you get to run around and check everybody out. That was a lot of fun, just to see his vitality, his life, his unapologetic individuality was inspiring. It's the musicians who really bring their guts and souls and hearts to the bandstand that really, for me, inspire and create the art form. celebrate community and the fact that we are social beings and that art forms are how we understand ourselves, our time, our place, our culture, and each other. The other thing that Jazzfest brings is simply the opportunity to develop the art form of jazz, for local musicians to hear traveling musicians, to collaborate. Sean Drabbit, a great local bass player, is currently on the road with Terrell Stafford after getting picked up last night when his bassist couldn't make it. Things like that are great, just to bring new music, new musicians, new influences, new ideas to the community. That's integral for any art form. It's where jazz came from. Jazz came from a fusion, a collision of different musical and cultural ingredients. So we just want to keep that going. All you have to do is really add water. But for jazz, water is culture. So bring people together, see what happens.